Ryan, a disappointing afternoon here at Handsworth. Just our third league defeat of the season. What's your reaction to that one?
Firstly, apologise to the fans that travelled across. I've seen a fair few around the ground because that's not acceptable. I've given them all the praise. You've heard me on the interviews praise them, and they deserve that. The lads, for a long period of time this season, we've done really well, but that performance today is not acceptable. Just said to them in there, it's complacency in football. It's a dangerous thing. When you think you're doing really well, it's good sides to keep doing what works for them, and we just came away from that. And I don't know the reason why. We'll have to reflect on ourselves, but bitterly disappointed with that performance and the result. We didn't deserve anything from the game. I thought they were excellent. I thought they kind of competed in both boxes a lot more than us. I thought they won second balls in the middle of the park. I thought the six for them was the best player on the pitch by a country mile, and he did take the game, and we just never got going. We obviously have two chances at 0-0 that if you take one it might be different, but I honestly think it wouldn't have been. I think the way we kind of defended as a team, the way we kind of didn't have the desire to go and score goals, just it hurts. It really does hurt, and I hope it hurts some of them in there, because it's like you say, it's only the third defeat we've had all season in terms of, but they've come against very kind of similar sides in terms of how they play, in terms of a lot of experience, and we've got to kind of think about how we go against teams like that.
Yeah, a bit of a strange one. We created some excellent opportunities in that first half, but found ourselves 2 down at the break.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult because you come to a 4G pitch and we train on it on a Thursday, so we're used to it, and I think people start to think, I'll take more touches in areas, and the first goal is a classic example of that. We don't defend the long throw, we give a needless throwing that we don't need to do. We lose the first ball, we then recover, we do the second, we take an extra touch, and then the striker's clever, he nips in and Nath gives a penalty away. And then, like you say, the second goal was it was really poor defending. And like I said, I've praised the lads for the amount of clean sheets we've had, but that was not like us there. We didn't know where the 9 was, he's nipped in, no communication, and he's tucked it away nicely.
Just on the penalty quickly, I'm sure you've been in that situation when you've been in your playing days, where a striker nips in and you're already swinging. It's a tough one, isn't it? It
is, and I think if it's about taking the touch that he didn't need to take at the beginning. And that, listen, Nathan's been excellent the last few weeks. It's no blame on him. And as centre halves, if you make a mistake, it often leads to a goal or it leads to a penalty. So it's a difficult position. It just, I think we didn't need to take that extra touch, but that was kind of us all over the park. It wasn't just Nathan. It was 1 to 11, and we were taking extra touches when we didn't need to. And yeah, very uncharacteristic of us.
How pivotal was the goal timing of the second goal rather than the goal itself? Because I mean, 47 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, it was. I said to Sutty, I thought if we could get in at 1-0, you probably still got a chance. But 2-0, you give yourself a mountain to climb. And I said to the lads at half time, and rightly so, we kind of tweaked it a little bit, went to a 4-4-2, and I thought for large parts of the second half, we were the more dominant team without really creating anything. I thought the goal was a good goal. But I think it was just one of those. We never got going, and it's up to us to kind of think about why that happened. I think I probably got it wrong with the team selection, so I've got to take that on the chin, and Spenner and Suts and Fats as well. But also before that, a lot of the lads have played a lot of games. We've had a lot of success of it.
It certainly felt like fine margins today. I know what you say, you might see it differently, but Noel's first half chance, and then the one where he pulled it across, and Oggy and Miguel somehow can't turn it in. Obviously, this got right at the end of the first half. Do you think it was just one of those days?
Yeah, I think it was, and I think it's easy to lose sight of. We've been beaten 3-1. I know the goals come right at the end. Again, didn't defend the cross. I think Alfie's got to be stronger, but we'll watch that back. I think if you go 1-0 up, yeah, potentially it could be. I was just disappointed with the overall performance, to be honest. I think if we'd have come away with 2-2, I'd have still been disappointed with the performance, but obviously you're a little bit happy because you get a point, but I don't think we deserve one.
Just on Noel, who made his debut today, thoughts on his display?
Yeah, the first half I thought he looked bright. He's obviously going to take a bit of time to settle in, but you can see his pace, and he gave the right back a really tough time at times. And I think he created 3 or 4 really good crosses and good moments for the strikers, where I think potentially should be attacking them balls a little bit better. And then obviously he's had the chance, and we know their keeper well. He's a fantastic goalkeeper, and it's an outstanding save. But like I say, it's positive to have him in the squad, and positive to have him around now, so hopefully he'll learn from his performance, and we'll build on it.
More bad news from today is that Ollie Metcalf was stretched off in the second half. Obviously he went down initially, and it looked to be bad, and he came back on, and then he went down again and got stretched off. How bad is it, do you know?
He's in there, he's got support around his knee, and to be honest, he was the one player throughout the whole 90 minutes I felt for, because Ollie wears his heart on his sleeve, he puts himself about, and even in the first half he's really the only one that kind of went and won their 1v1 battles, and second half he's got injured by kind of busting a gut to make a 50-50 tackle, and so I really do feel for him. Hopefully it's not too bad, and we can get him back on the pitch as soon as possible.
On to Wakefield at home in the County Cup on Tuesday night. I think we're having a very good season in the league below.
Yeah, massive, huge game. I've kind of just said it in there that they will come, and they've got a very good team, and they'll be confident with the way they're playing, and so it'll be a really good cup tie. And it's one there. You lose a game on a Saturday, I think often the best thing is a game on Tuesday, because you want to we've got to put that to bed, and that doesn't mean we just forget about it. We've got to look at what happened and why it happened, but it's good to have a game on Tuesday, and it's a game that we're taking very seriously, and the same with the competition.
Cheers, Ryan.
Cheers, mate.